vehicle.
Hey guys, it's Chris with our Everyday Getaway, and if you guys are a regular follower of the channel, you know that Katrina and I like to share our experiences and our gadgets and lifestyles, everything, with those of you who are part of Getaway Nation. And that includes our travel, that includes appliances, that includes upgrades, and in this case, it includes e-bikes. Now, why are we doing a review on an e-bike? Well, let's face it, as RVers, whether you're a part-time RVer or a full-time RVer, e-bikes have become an integral part of RV lifestyle. So once you try an e-bike, you're hooked for sure. And that's exactly what happened to both me and Katrina a few years ago. Jasion reached out to us and they gave us the EB7 e-bike to review. Having no experience in e-bikes, Katrina and I tried it out and we were hooked. It was fantastic. So they reached out to us once again and asked us to review their newest e-bike, the Jasion Hunter Pro. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna unbox the e-bike, show you that setup and how easy it is. And then once we're done with that, we're gonna go over everything on this bike from top to bottom.
This is our everyday getaway, living the life, come what may. We'll show you the world full of colors and cheer. Join us on this journey, our vision is clear. No looking back, your two dreams hit the open road. Let's make some memories, lighten the load. This is our everyday getaway, living the life, come what may.
Unboxing the Jasion Hunter Pro was our first indication that this was a well thought out product. The bike was securely packaged with protective foam, zip ties, and padding in all the right places. Everything arrived in excellent condition with no signs of damage during shipping. The Hunter Pro comes about 85% pre-assembled, which makes setup pretty straightforward even if you're not super handy. The remaining steps include attaching the handlebars, front tire, fender, front light, pedals, and seat, and any optional accessories you may have added to your order. Jasion includes a small toolkit with all the necessary tools, along with your keys and charger. The entire build took us around 20 minutes. I had Katrina help with the front tire for convenience, but if you're flying solo, flipping the bike upside down makes it much easier to install the wheel without needing an extra set of hands. So another thing we appreciated was the ease of the assembly process, but what was even more helpful was Jason's online assembly video. It walks you through each step and gives you the confidence that you're doing things the right way, especially if this is your first e-bike. All in all, the process was smooth and beginner-friendly. If you take your time and follow the guide, you'll be ready to ride in no time.
We got the install done, so let's take a look at the bike. Now, one of the first things I love about the new bike is this rack on the back that's already assembled and installed for you, okay? We have these fantastic 20-inch by 4-inch tires. Take a look at the tread on these. These will allow you to go off-road. So let's say you want to go onto the beach. Another thing they have on these bikes right here are the foldable pedals. Easy to fold, and you're going to want to fold those when you go to fold the entire bike up. Another thing they've added on the bike is this wide seat for a more comfortable, easier ride. This bike can accommodate anyone from 5'2" up to 6'3", and it has a 400-pound capacity weight. If you're a big guy, 6'3", 300 pounds, this will handle you no problems at all. And if you're short, 5'2", 100 pounds, you're gonna be comfortable. They have an adjustment on the seat, so you can adjust the seat, and you can also adjust the handlebars. Now, when we get over here and we look at the controls on the e-bike, you have these comfortable grips right here on your handles. You have your partial throttle. So the entire handle is not a throttle, just this part right here. You have your rear and front brakes. You have your Shimano shifter. And over here, you have your controls. We're gonna power this up by hitting the power button. And once we do, it's got a full digital display, really easy to read. You got your horn, and you have your lights. So you have these bright headlights. Come over here and take a look at the brake light. Check out the brake light. Now check this out. You actually have turn signals. How cool is that? Turn signals. That's pretty cool. Here is another awesome feature. It has a Bluetooth app connection. And what that allows you to do is that allows you to go into the Bluetooth app and do your settings on your bike. But the best thing about it is it can keep track of your bike. So God forbid someone to steal it, you can use the app to find out the location of the bike. Another great feature, something different, something new. It's got this great kickstand over here, nice and easy to use. Okay, so let's take a look at how easy it is to fold up the bike. So let's say you want to fold it up. First thing you do is come over here and you would lower your handles. And just so you guys know, we love foldable e-bikes. Why do we love the foldable e-bikes? Is because it makes it easier for us, for both me and Katrina, to travel with them. We could take these bikes, fold them up and throw them back in the Jeep, or if you want to put them in a container and store them in your RV, it kind of gives you that flexibility, the option, as opposed to a standard stationary bike. But let's get back to folding this up. We open this up, and in doing so, we simply fold the bike over. Look, how easy is that? Very easy. When you get over here to your battery is locked into place. The way you can charge, there's two different ways to charge the battery. You can charge the battery stationary in place while it's inside, or if you want to release the battery, you just turn the key and the battery slides out, and you can simply plug it in right here and charge the battery. This is a 43 volt, 1300 amp hour battery. The motor on this is 1400 watt power motor. So you got plenty of power for all your travels on your e-bike when you're at the RV campground or RV park. All right, so let's take the bike, fold it back up. Another thing to keep in mind with the battery, it's got a 70-mile range. So a couple other things, this has 90 mm torque, and it also has front and rear suspension. So take a look at this right here. You got your rear suspension here, and you got your front suspension there. I mean, added suspension for those rough terrains, off-road travels. Another thing, this bike comes in 3 colors: brown, black, and blue. Check out this blue color. Look at if you get in there close, you can see the blue with the speckle in there. Beautiful color. Katrina and I love the blue color. Kind of goes along with our Jeep. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and take this thing for a test ride. We charged up the battery. The battery is fully charged. Usually takes about 5 to 6 hours to charge the battery. And if you come over here, here's your charging port in case you want to charge it while it's stationary in the bike. So it does sit in the frame. And you have all your cables that are running here. A few other things before we take this out, because these are important. It has hydraulic disc brakes. So we're going to test out those brakes and see how they work. If you look over here in the front of the bike, it has the options for you to add on a basket. So Jasion does provide different options to add onto the bike. Another thing, when you come over here and you look at the digital display, the bike out of the box is set up to go up to 20 miles per hour. And it's got 5 different pedal assist settings. If you want to up the speed, this thing can go up to 30 miles per hour. You would go in here and change the settings. There's a way to change the settings. I won't get into those because we really don't need to get to 30 miles per hour right now. And you can up this to 30 miles per hour. This is a class 2 e-bike. But if you're looking for that speed to kick things up a little bit, you can do it. It'll get you up to 30. And you know what? Maybe I'll give it a shot and I'll try it and see what happens. So anyway, we're gonna take this out for a ride and we're gonna let you guys know what we think. So we went ahead and powered it up. You have the pedal assist here. Hit that button. Right now it's on 5. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if we can change that. You can see we got from 1 to 5 with the pedal assist. So I'm going to put it on 3. Another great thing about the app is the app allows you to track your location, and you can put all your settings in there, and you could also do a firmware update on this. So let's give this thing a shot and see how it rides, and let's have some fun. All right, let's take her out and about. Oh yeah, with these 4-inch tires, nice smooth ride. Now granted, I am on pavement, so I'm not off-road. I'll see if there's some place around here where I can take it off-road. And at pedal assist 3, as soon as you start pedaling, you can feel it kick in. So right now I'm up to about 17 miles per hour. I did not set it up to go to 30 because I just don't think I have the room in this campground to do so. Over the bump. No issues at all. Let's go off the road here, off to the side, see how it handles. Not bad at all. Yeah, that pedal assist 3, man, it really kicks off. And I'm not using the throttle right now, but it's got some torque, man. It's got some pickup and it's got some speed, no doubt. Let's check out the brakes. I don't know. Whoa. They grabbed real quick. I was going about 18 miles per hour, hit the brakes on both front and back, and they grabbed real quick because they have the hydraulic disc brakes. It's a really cool, comfortable ride. It's got some power, so be careful what pedal assist you put it in, but you want to give it a ride? See how it goes?
Yeah.
All right.
You're scaring me a little bit. You're making me feel like
It's got some power.
Does it have some power?
Oh, it's got power, absolutely. I think we need to put a little bit of air in that back tire, but other than that, it's fine. What'd you think?
I liked it.
Yeah, I think I need to put some more air in the tires, so let me go ahead and put a little more air in the tires, and then I'll take it out and see if there's a spot I can do it, kind of take it off-road.
So I feel like, first impression, the seat is amazing.
Much more comfortable.
That is a really comfortable seat, more than the ones we've had in the past. And this digital display, this color digital display, is very easy to read.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, as we get older, our eyes are not as great as they were, and this is awesome. I thought it was fabulous. I really liked it.
Now, I think the seat may have been set a little bit too high for you, but
No.
it wasn't?
No, I like it high.
All right, so let me go ahead and put some, I think it needs a little bit of air in the tires.
Okay.
And then I'll take it and see if I can find a spot around here to kind of take it off-road a little bit.
Okay.
And see what happens. I went ahead and inflated the tires, and I'm gonna see if I can't find a trail around here to kind of just do the best I can to simulate off-road riding. That was a little rough, but it seemed to handle it pretty well. So I think it did a great job. I love the power, the speed power. Does a great job braking. And pretty impressive. That's our review for the Jasion Hunter Pro e-bike. A few things I want to also mention. This bike's about 74 pounds. All right, it's got a little bit of weight to it, but if you remove the battery, you can lighten that up as well. Some of the things we like about it, we like the improvement on the seat, much more comfortable. We love the tires, the size of the tires, the digital display. We like the feature of the handles with the throttle. Very easy, very comfortable to use. And we didn't do a whole lot of off-roading because there's not a lot of off-roading here at the park, but we don't off-road anyway when we use e-bikes, so we kind of just chill out and take it easy. But we're really happy with this bike. I think it's very impressive. And we also love the fact that we can fold them up and throw them in the back of the Jeep. Now, the price point on the bike is $11.99, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a link in the description down below, and we do have a discount code, so make sure you guys check out that link. Make sure you guys use that discount code for your saving on the Jasion Hunter Pro e-bike. And once again, guys, we do these reviews on e-bikes because they've become such an integral part of RV travel, whether you're part-time or full-time, and we think you guys will get a lot of enjoyment out of e-bikes, especially this one here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you did, give us a thumbs up. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing to the channel. And as we like to say here at the channel, any day you can get away, especially on an e-bike, is a great day. You guys take care.